You're listening to the Evil Metal Gamers Podcast.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Evil Metal Gamers Podcast. Today is March 27, 2018. It is episode number 27.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. We're not doing live today too also, but we'll get to that in a second. My name is Jose Roldan.
And I'm Frank, the Tank Perna.
I'm going to edit all that.
You're such a tool.
Anyway, welcome to another episode of Evil Metal Gamers Podcast where you get all your geek news.
All week, every week.
All right, you see? That's much better, actually. I'm going to leave it just like that.
God, you're such a just...
Then why did you do it like that if you don't think I'm going to change it? Anyway, we're not doing live right now.
Hopefully he can be more creative.
Because I don't know what happened, but I need to be watching the recording because last episode we lost 17 minutes of audio and I had to do some crazy shit to find that audio. So we're going to go on the safe side today. Few new games that came out this week. But should we go with news? Do you have any news to talk about?
Just talk.
Talk about what?
I like watching you sweat under pressure. You're like,
okay, so let's start off with the games that came out. First game that I got was... Are you done? You done? You're such a tool. You're the tool. You love to call people tool, but you're the tool.
Go.
News or games? Let's start with the games. The Way Out. I got that game. It was $30. Now, for the thing about EA, it's an EA game, and apparently nothing goes to EA from this game.
Yeah, because it's part of their indie project. The thing
so
about
no money goes to EA.
That is correct.
There has to be a catch. You don't make a deal with the devil.
They recoup all the money that they put into the game. So basically, if it costs $100,000 to make, they get their $100,000. That's what it is. I know $100,000 sounds like a lot, but they get whatever. They don't make profit off it. They break even.
Okay, so I guess this is a way to get people to go into Origin or whatever, or just pitch more EA, since they don't have an indie section.
Right.
Well, A Way Out. Before I start, the first thing that I want to say that I think is an excellent idea and it should be implemented is the online feature. It's only a 2-player game, but unlike us, which we don't like to play online with other people, sometimes we rather play it alone, they justify it by you paying for a copy of the game and they let you play with any of your friends online for free, no charge. I think that's an excellent idea. All they have to do is download the demo, you send the invite, and now they get to play the full-blown game while you are connected. If you're not online, they only get the demo, which is a little bit. But I think it's cool because if you and your buddy decide you're going to play it, it's a fairly short game for what I'm seeing. I mean, for what I've heard on the reviews, it's like 6 hours long. You pay $15 each and you can get the game and play it. I think it's a one-time thing. So where do we start with this game? It is, oh my God, what's the term? It is split screen. Even if you're playing online, you still do split screen. Now this feature is necessary in order to be able to see what your buddy is doing. You can see who they're talking to or what their actions are at the exact same moment. Like if they're in trouble, you can try to go after them and find them while you're like in another side of the of the room or whatever. I think that's pretty cool. The controls are very basic. I mean, literally, and I hate to say it too, it's just like Heavy Rain. It's the same thing. You have very basic moving, walking around, you talk to people. There is no punch, jump, or nothing. It's just walking and investigating, and you work together in order to get out of prison. Me and my brother played for, I say 2 hours, and we're still, maybe an hour and a half playing to escape the prison. It's pretty cool. The story's cool. The characters are interesting. Graphic wise, is very basic. It's it's like almost like a cartoon, but it's not. Well, nice.
That was the one I was waiting for.
The mic, it catches all that.
That was good.
Can you say excuse me at least?
No, I'm the alpha in this conversation. I choose what goes on.
I think it's a good game if you and your buddy want to play. Is it? Me realistically, I feel like once I'm done with this game, unless you could tell me, I got to go through the trophy list. Unless you're gonna tell me that there's like 7 different endings, I think a one playthrough is enough. Seriously, one playthrough.
Well, I mean, it's made by the people who made Two Brothers. I played Two Brothers. I didn't beat it.
Did it have more than one ending?
I don't remember. I do know.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna spoil it.
For what I've heard, they say the game is very basic or whatever till the very last hour of the game. They said the very last hour of the game is the best part of the game.
That's cool.
But I mean, I got to get there. And the other thing I don't know, which I have not tried, is if I decide I'm going to play with you, am I allowed to play a new game or am I forced to play from where I left with my brother? That would fucking suck. But that's something I got to try because
I don't know. I'm very much an individual who I prefer the experience over the gameplay. If it's solid, I hate when a video game drags out to try to give me more for what it's worth. That's one of the reasons why I loved the God of War series. It's one of the reasons why I like the Uncharted. I'll say the one game where I felt gypped because I wanted more was The Last of Us. The Last of Us, I felt that could have...
You felt gypped? Really?
I felt not gypped, but God, Ellie and Joel were such great characters. Such a fantastic game that I was not ready for that game to be over.
It was a pretty long game.
No.
It was. It was really long.
Nah.
It wasn't short.
Nah. I
want to say it was probably longer than Uncharted.
Yeah. Well, it also has more stealth though. That's where
I do like that they show you different characters that you meet along the way. It's not just Ellie.
But nobody makes it. That's the one thing that I loved about it.
Yeah.
For some reason,
killed himself.
For some reason, I thought the little black kid survived because I could have sworn I saw a trailer where the 3 of them were like riding horseback together, and when the little kid died, I was like, "Oh shit!" That game got real.
The brother killed him, right?
Yeah,
Did he?
And then he killed himself.
You think he really killed himself?
Yeah, he blew his.
They didn't show it. Did
he blew his head off. Yeah, he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger.
It really sucks. That game was so deep.
That game was so great.
That game deserves a movie.
No, it doesn't. It's a
yes,
movie.
It does.
It's a movie in and of itself.
It's true, but not everybody plays games.
Then you don't deserve to get that experience.
Man, you can't just get into games and jump into Last of Us. I'm telling you.
It has a tutorial. You want to
scare someone from a... No.
Yeah.
A tutorial is not enough for somebody who's never touched video games. Never has touched video games. I'm talking you're moving the fucking controller in order to move the character. You know what I'm talking about.
Like my parents?
Yeah. And they're going to say, okay, I'm going to get into this hobby. The first game you give him is Last of Us.
Yeah.
You will scare them off. And not because the game is scary. Because you know they're going to be walking against the wall.
Easy mode. There's an easy mode.
I don't know. I mean, I guess. Sometimes it feels like people can never learn how to play video games. And then they do it. They learn. I mean, my daughter started playing Mario. It was a disaster. Because it's for a child. Remember when we started playing games, everything was side scrolling. When did we start moving cameras? I want to say, God, Mario 64.
Yeah.
Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah.
Right. And we picked up pretty fast, but I think it's because of the years of just being able to manipulate the controller. But to put a kid to go from, I think what Mario Kart she was playing for the longest time, and then bam, here you go, Mario Odyssey, and now you have control of one for movement and the other one for camera. It's tough for a 6-year-old. And now she's got more stars than me, or more moons than me.
Whatever. It's Mario.
It doesn't matter. For a 6-year-old,
It's Mario.
wait till you have your kid. I want to see what you're going to put him to play at 6. At 5, 4. You can't put him in Metal Gear. They can't read. That's what I'm telling you. Especially that fucking game. Oh my God.
What, The Last of Us?
No, just Last of Us games that you have to like a Final Fantasy game. My daughter's, I mean, she can read, but she can't. I mean, we're talking about let's say Final Fantasy 7, which the whole thing, well, every Final Fantasy was mostly reading.
Till 10 came, and 10 just destroyed Final Fantasy.
It did not destroy Final Fantasy.
I want you to go back and listen to it. I want you to go back and listen to it.
Because it was cheesy acting, but it's, I mean, you're not going to tell me that you didn't enjoy Final Fantasy 15.
I'm not saying I didn't enjoy Final Fantasy.
So why would it ruin it? Because you had to, because you didn't read it?
How long did it take to get Final Fantasy 15? 10, 11, 12, 13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it was more expensive because you got to pay actors now.
Yeah, that's stupid.
But
Octopath Traveler.
10 was
May 24th.
But I think they talk.
No.
They do talk.
No, not that I saw.
They talk. I think it's like Final Fantasy 10, where remember there were certain characters that you spoke to and they actually had audio, but when you spoke to smaller characters, it was reading. Do you remember 10?
Yeah.
10 had reading still.
10 was balls. I hated 10. I hated 10 so much.
What?
I hated 10.
It was the first high definition.
And I hated it. I hated it.
How could you have it?
Because it didn't have...
So you didn't like 10. You didn't play 11.
I didn't like 12.
You didn't like 13. 13x2. So then walk me through exactly. Did you play... So your best one after 9 was 15.
Yeah.
And that's not even a true Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you agree with me? Or
yes.
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
yeah.
It's not a true Final Fantasy.
No, the last... I'm thinking here. The last truly great...
RPG?
I would say 9.
What was the last RPG you played that you really liked? 9? Seriously?
I would say 9.
You haven't played any other RPG?
I couldn't.
Really?
Off the top of my head.
JRPGs? No.
Off the,
Star Ocean?
Actually,
Ni no Kuni?
No. There was a game, and I found it again, and I bought it without even thinking about it.
What was it?
It's a JRPG called Resonance of Fate. And
Is that the one you got for free recently?
No. Resonance of Fate.
Made by who?
PS3. I want to say it's an Atlas game at that.
Oh, Atlas.
It is in this weird steampunk-esque future. I don't know. I just know that it has this very unique system, and you got to like run and you charge your guns, and you got to like let the bar go. And if you let it go too long, you don't get any hits.
But is that is it a JPR?
Yeah.
I miss those.
It's time based.
Like I was playing Final Fantasy 15, and I swear to you, the game could still be good if it was JRPG. If you could just do the 3 players, because sometimes you got 4 players, right? Yeah.
9 had 4 players.
No. I'm talking about in 15. Once in a while, you were 4.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, the game could have still been done in JRPG. They tried to do the Kingdom Hearts shit, and it worked because I've been playing it. And if you really look at the details of the stuff that's going on there, I mean, it's not just slash and how do you say it?
Hack and slash.
Hack and slash is not. If you really look at the animations they're doing, they're all doing individual things, and they are. They're like dodging each other as they're making the moves. It's pretty incredible what they've done with that game.
The only thing that sucks in that game is magic.
Yeah, you can go through the whole game without magic.
Yeah,
and I think it's stupid that you have to replace your magic with a sword, or you have to replace a sword with your magic.
Yeah, no.
I think it's dumb.
I would say Final Fantasy X was the last game where I truly used magic.
I mean, Meteor, Reflect.
Final Fantasy X.
I'm just saying, all that stuff was.
I know. Ultima.
Yeah. Holy was my favorite.
No, a Meteor or Ultima. But it goes.
Bro, but Holy would fuck. I mean,
but Final Fantasy.
At least Holy in 10. Remember what it did? Isn't Holy always the last one? That one and Meteor.
Yeah. Well, we also have, and this is where, and I'll take this to the next thing. It's one of the reasons why Final Fantasy VIII was so bad is because they changed.
They would steal the magic from the monster.
Right. And that was really fucking stupid. Final Fantasy VII, and I'm fucking done with IGN because IGN keeps making all these lists, and for some reason they put Final Fantasy VII at 70 and below of like the most revered games of all time.
What?
Revered, like when you think of a video game, your brain goes to
Resident Evil.
Oh yeah. No. But like they put Final Fantasy VII, which to me is the greatest RPG ever created, ever.
Yeah.
Because it was perfect. It was
why it's getting a remake.
It was one of the simplest and one of the most complex games history of video games. You could play that game very simply, face value, play it, beat it. You can then get into it like if you didn't know that if you attached elemental and fire materia on a conjoined materia, if you put that on your weapon, you were now immune to fire. If you put that on your weapon, now your sword had fire damage. It had a lot of little things like that.
But this, I mean,
it had like if you had the Phoenix summon materia, and if you had what was called the final attack, basically if you died, it did this attack at the end. If you attached Phoenix to that, every character, anytime you casted the Phoenix summon spell, it was like a Phoenix down. So if you're a person who died, had final attack Phoenix, it was an extra life.
Nice.
It was, like I said, it was so fucking deep, but it was very simple at the same time. If you didn't know that, like, I mean, you haven't touched that game since...
I haven't played it since...
Right. You didn't even know that existed.
It's fucking 98. But
you didn't know that existed.
I mean, but I hate that people put 8 as worse. It is not bad. I would say 8 is better than 10. I enjoyed 8 better than 9, in my opinion. And yes, I didn't like that. I didn't like that you stole magic from certain character monsters. But when you found that rare monster, you would get these amazing shit. And I also was there steel in 7?
Yeah, steel evolved to mug. It was mug, yellow material.
Yeah. And the other thing is, were there finishing moves in 7? I don't remember.
Yeah, there were ultimates. Yeah, you had the ultimate. It was called the limit break. Yeah.
The limit break.
Yeah.
Well, the limit breaks in 8 were really good too.
But now this is where
Squalls was amazing.
Squalls, dude, that game was full of pussies. That
I'm
game,
just saying, Squall's final was actually really cool.
That game was full.
Not more than 9.
No, 9 got deep. No. 8 was a bunch of pussies. 9 got into levels of psychology that I was not ready for at 17 years old. Of what's life worth living if we're just gonna die anyways? Like that shit fucking sat with me. And the fact that people would try to get, because when they went to, what's his name, Zeal.
Bro, I haven't played that since 2000.
I know,
2000.
But that game stuck with me because
2001.
They were sitting there trying to convince them that life's worth living, and then they would say something that made you realize that life isn't worth living, and the person who said something now is like disheartened because they're like, fuck, I guess life really isn't worth living if we're just gonna die.
This is Japanese.
That game was fucking dark, man.
The Japanese.
That game was
depressing.
really dark.
No wonder the suicide rate is so high over there when video games are telling you life is not worth it.
But 8 was just a bunch of pussies. You had the guy who
they were students.
They were so, oh my God. Especially the one guy who was like the cowboy and he was a sniper and he was supposed to shoot the queen and he's like, I can't do it. The pressure. I'm going to change history. Blah, 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 blah.
He did shoot.
Yeah.
And she blocked it anyway.
Because
the queen was hot.
it was so bad. And then it turned out like the queen, like everybody
was in an orphanage.
Everybody was in an orphanage together, and the summon spells make you lose your memory. God, it was so bad. I wanted to break my television.
Why did you play it?
Because I wanted. You don't learn that stuff until the very end. I kept going.
I think 8 was
I
good.
kept going past every corner. I'm like, it's gonna get better now. It's gonna get better.
The problem is
now.
You can't put. Come on, it's like a weak comedian going right after Chris Rock. It's like people are gonna say you suck, even though you're okay. It's a hard act to follow, and then of course 9 is admired because it followed 8.
No, not.
And then 10 followed 9, and you understand what I'm saying? You see the pattern. I mean, if see the God of Wars, it follows the same story, so I can't. Final Fantasy is the only game that is a different story every time. So yes, people are gonna have expectations. Fucking Metal Gear Solid 2 sucked, and one of the reasons was because it Raiden, right?
Yep.
But the truth was that it followed a tough act. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 1 was probably the best, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Was the best one in the series. So there was absolutely no way that 2 could ever match up to that with a new character.
Well, no,
and what does he do? He tricks us by giving us a demo with Zone of Enders.
Yeah.
He tricks everybody.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he knew that character sucked.
Yeah.
I think he did it on purpose too. And so he gives us the demo of Snake, and it's the only part that has Snake.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah.
You never get Snake again.
I know.
And it was a great way to sell.
I know.
But I still think that the game, one of the things was that it followed. Like if he wouldn't have called it Metal Gear, maybe it would have done better. I feel because Raiden really sucked.
Well, no, but there was
so bad. He was just such a terrible character.
Well, here's the thing, though.
The White Wolf, was it? I don't even remember what they called him.
I don't know.
The White Devil.
No, I don't. Anyways, the biggest thing about it was was the concept of what Solid Snake is. If you see, this is how I know how.
Don't fucking say his name. I don't want to hear his name.
But the concept of what makes those games great is they all have a story.
Mm-hmm.
And the Patriots are kind of this Illuminati-esque kind of entity. And what they wanted to prove was that anybody could be Snake, because Snake was just a copy of Big Boss.
But not everybody. That character was terrible.
But the thing was everything that he did, all of the missions and all of the enemies.
Yes, it was just part of. There was
but they were very similar to what the boss fights were in Metal Gear 1. And he wanted to prove that as a point, that he made that a point in the game.
Yeah.
Ultimately speaking, war is pointless, and that's what
anyway,
Hideo Kojima wanted to get across.
You fucking mention that guy's name. All right. Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5. We'll
leave news to later.
No, but this is where I wanted to get to, where you're not a fan of it thus far in the concept of it's just the same game again. That tweaking it, you wanted to see a major tweak. In essence, that game's not broken.
It's not.
No, and it's not.
I agree with you 100%. It's not broken.
You're just like, this is another Far Cry game. and what I'm saying to you is, I'd rather have another Far Cry game than end up with this Far Cry being Final Fantasy VIII.
But Far Cry 4, which you didn't even give a chance, is another Far Cry game. You just complained because you had to climb mountains in Nepal.
I just didn't like that feature.
What else could you possibly... unless they did it somewhere else, that's what you're going to have to do. You have to climb mountains.
But the map, the mini-map wasn't good in that aspect. Like, you really didn't know that you're trying to get from point A to point B,
Yeah.
and you're following the map, and as you're following the map, you're like, all right, so I just got to go here, and literally it's this giant mountain.
And then now you have to look at where the ribbons are. 'Cause those are the only parts that you can climb.
That shit was fucking stupid. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I'm like, I'm
you
not.
take that away though, it's still another Far Cry.
Right, but that's what I didn't.
And we don't even know if they're gonna have that in Far Cry 5. Are there mountains in Montana?
Yeah,
So I'm sure we're gonna climb some fucking mountain.
Yeah, we're gonna climb some mountain. It's not gonna be the basis of the game, though.
Frank, I understand, but they were in Nepal. Oh my God! What is the mountain near Nepal? Isn't it Everest?
No.
Which one is it?
Everest is.
Which one is it? There's a mountain in that area. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
So the whole essence of climbing is because it's in the area. I understand you didn't like it, but you cannot make the game in Nepal if you're not going to have mountain climbing.
Okay, whatever.
But I agree with you. Yes. I didn't like that feature either. I didn't, especially if it would take forever to climb and shit, and then you have to do that swing like fucking Nathan. Anyway, but other than that, I like the story. I like the story a lot. I thought the beginning was, and I'm playing it on PlayStation 4 because I rented the game. It's pretty impressive of what it looks like in PlayStation 4. I don't like that the PlayStation 4 is not giving me the feature of settings for the graphics. What's up with that? I have a Pro. Why didn't it give me the settings?
Because oh my God,
they all got. I mean, what are you talking about?
Just get a PC. Just get a PC.
I'm just saying, why wouldn't they give you? I have a PS4 Pro, bro. That's the reason you're pitching the Pro. Yes or no? You pitch the Pro because you can get that better look than the original PlayStation. Yes, you do get a better look
for 4K.
Frank, it's not for 4K because I played. Why do I always want to say Heavenly Sword of that fucking game? Horizon. It's the redhead. It confuses me. That Horizon game on the PlayStation Pro looks spectacular.
Okay.
It looks unbelievable.
Okay.
But it's because it has a setting that lets you up it up once. It tells you, do you want to do frame rates or do you want to do look better? Monster Hunter also gives it to you. So Far Cry doesn't have that. So don't get me wrong, the game still looks unbelievable. But I guess I won't know unless I play it on an original PlayStation 4 to see if it looks the same. How does it look on 4K?
Yeah,
you have a 4K TV.
I'm used to it.
Do the textures pop?
I'm used to it.
Does the HDR look amazing? Your tech talk is unbelievable.
I'm used to it. Like, this is the thing. I'm used to it. I'm over a year in on 4K. I can't tell anymore.
Well,
I can't tell.
Okay, I get it. But there is a major improvement from the graphics of Far Cry 4 to this one. Huge. Texture-wise, I mean, when you're walking in the woods, the mist, the fog, everything is...
The fire still is lame.
The fire's
lame.
It is pretty lame, but I mean, God, man, I mean, they're pushing it. They're really fucking pushing that fucking game to its max.
No.
I mean, I mean, when you crawl on the tall grass, the grass falls down.
Yeah.
Not every game has that.
Yeah, no, I know.
You just see it move to the sides. That's actually pushing it down. What else? The textures and the beginning when they're interviewing them and they're talking about Montana and stuff. That looked unbelievable. I couldn't tell that was gameplay or CG. The texture in this game is ridiculous. Ubisoft, they do some fucking voodoo with this game because it looks unbelievable. Story-wise.
Yes. Something that I'm not a fan of is...
What is it, sir?
I can't honestly tell if I'm hitting a character or not. There's not like a significant, like, the bad guy got shot.
That's true. I agree.
I'm playing it. I'm like, did I hit him? Did I not hit him? Did I hit him? Did I not
You
hit
mean
him?
from the distance?
Period. Even closer quarters, I'm like, did I hit him? And then they start doing that little bleeding out thing, and I'm like, are they dead? Are they not dead?
I don't like the dogs. I don't know if I hit the dog or not. The dog keeps coming.
Yeah, it's still good. It's better than I expected.
It is. I think the
story is what really has got me captivated.
I like the characters right now, and I haven't even seen
The family.
siblings.
No. I'm
But
almost.
you know that each area is going to be based on.
Well, I almost got one of the brothers. Like I got it this morning. I mean, I told you, I set my alarm. I was up at 8.
Your text got me up, and I got mine.
Yeah. No,
It was still there. I got up at 9 o'clock.
I got up, but
When did you get it?
I got it at 8. I woke up.
You got it 1 hour before me.
I woke up. I went on, and then not spilling that secret out.
No, don't say it.
But
He told me that secret, and I got it too.
But yeah, there was like a bunch of them.
A bunch of them? I thought each one gets one.
No. I'm talking the area.
Oh yeah. I got it.
And then I got it. Bloop. Reserved. I got mine for 3 days. I took the $8.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, I did it for 1 day. Because I'm still playing 15. I'm not going to stop now.
No, but it's it is doing something that I don't like. And that is it's doing the Witcher thing, but I like it. It's different. What they did, so there's no level up system. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. It takes the points.
I
think that was how it was in 3, wasn't it?
No, you could level because every kill got you.
That's right.
So-
I don't see it. How do you get the points then?
You have to do said things.
Challenges?
Which reminds me of Borderlands. Because Borderlands, it would give you a set amount of challenges to do. Catch X amount of enemies on fire, deal this much damage, do this many headshots.
But that would get you more experience,
right?
Not experience.
That's so. And I'm just.
We killed 3 bears. I saw nothing for it.
I know
how much you hate killing bears that don't give you experience.
Yeah, no. But I will say it's. Part of the thing that I liked about Far Cry 3 was getting the XP to unlock the stealth kills and everything. I just recently unlocked the chain kills. I'm interested to see how he's going to do it. But
where do you find the challenges?
It's in the menu. It's somewhere in the menu. I miss my machete from Far Cry 3. That's one thing that they don't have.
Pipe. I have is a piper and a shovel.
Dude, I will say though, there was this bitch who was talking shit. She's like, I know you're out there. I grabbed her, spun around, and smacked her in the face with a shovel. I dropped the controller. I was laughing so hard.
They should have different animations for the melee, because you got a fucking shovel. How fun would it be to hit him with the cut them with it? You know, not just hitting them with it. But I mean, goddamn.
That's what I loved about Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3, them stealth kills were fucking brutal. They were brutal.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I mean, she breaks necks, but
oh yeah, you made a girl.
It doesn't matter. The guy breaks necks too. I mean, I want to see some unbelievable killing. I mean, unless you're going to tell me that just because the character is a police, law enforcement,
that's stupid,
and they can't kill like that, then I think.
But you get a throwing knife.
Yeah,
I have a throwing knife.
What part of law enforcement is the character from? He's not.
No. He's Hope County. He's a deputy. He's not the marshal.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no. He's not the marshal.
Damn. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
But check it out, guys. I mean, I mean, if I have to give it a rating right now, I played maybe 3 hours.
I'd give it an 8.
I give it an 8. That's not bad, because it's not flaming garbage. This is a game that I would play from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of shit. The map is huge.
Map is colossal. I didn't think it was that big.
I heard it's like 3 times bigger than Far Cry 3.
It's big. It's fucking big.
That alone to me is enough so you can play as much as you want.
There's a
you can take your time, enjoy the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Story.
I'm getting ready. I have to kill what they call a lieutenant. I don't know what the fuck that is. But I'm like, if there's one thing I hate about video games, if I'm going after something specific, let me unlock it. If you're going to give me the ability to unlock shit, and you're going to say that it costs X amount of points, and I'm fucking looking at it, don't tell me that I need to do something else on top of unlocking shit. That pisses me off. I don't mind. Like, okay, you want to do stealth kill. Okay, so now that you did stealth kill, now you can do stealth kill, the death from above, where you can jump down and stealth kill, and then the grab. And after you do all three of those, now you can do double stealth kill, where you can kill two people right next to each other. That's fine. I can live with that because I have to do that. Don't sit there and open up everything and then say, well, do you have enough points? Because literally I had like 13 experience points because I was trying to unlock something. It's like, no, you got to do this now. I'm like, fuck you, game.
Did you figure out the secret ending?
Oh, I saw it, but
You saw it?
No, I know how to do it.
Did you do?
No, I didn't do it.
Do you know how to do it?
Yeah.
Tell me how to do it.
You got to restart the game.
Okay.
But you don't handcuff them.
I knew it! You shouldn't have said it because I was about to say it. Now nobody's going to believe that was it. Fuck.
Yeah.
You don't handcuff him, right?
Yeah.
I was about to say, see, no one's going to believe that I knew it. I was like, when I was playing the game, I was like, if I don't handcuff it, the game ends right here.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I'm not going to do it right now because I want to play the game. Because he says, you're not going to arrest me. Or
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh. Awesome. I guess I'll play it again because that's probably a trophy.
Yeah.
Sorry to spoil that.
I do like
anybody who didn't know.
Oh, I made my guy look redneck as fuck.
I saw him.
Just so he could.
Let's talk about the multiplayer.
Just so he could fit in.
What do you think about the multiplayer? I think it's okay.
It's okay.
It's a multiplayer.
Yeah, it's Ghost Recon. That's what it is.
The characters don't look like they get tougher too. I like it when you play with a friend and it gets tougher.
No, there's more guys. There was a lot more guys.
But it felt like the mission you said it was easier.
Oh, well, that's the first mission, though. You were in a more difficult spot. But I already knew all that. Like, I let the bear out, remember?
Yeah. You let that fucking bear out. I'm like, what the fuck is this bear doing here? It made no sense. Oh, I let him out.
Yeah.
8. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know you can, like, get new clothes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, I like
matter.
I like aesthetics. I wish they had tattoos.
What for? You just said you don't see your own character.
No, but I like in games.
What
like,
does it matter?
No, I remember Far Cry 2. There were different characters that you could select, and different ones had like different tattoos. So when they're aiming the gun, you could see it on their arms.
Wait a minute. In Far Cry 3, didn't you?
Yeah,
you would get a tattoo?
His tattoo kept growing.
That's right. That was every time you leveled up.
Yeah.
They should do something like that. That's interesting. I like that type of shit. I'm not gonna do that here. No way. Okay. So those are the two big games that came out. I mean, I don't think anything else is coming out.
Well, I got the Yakuza 6 demo.
Yakuza 6.
I like the Yakuza games. They're a cliche bad Japanese movie, which is awesome.
Okay.
There's so many stereotypes. Like if that was made in America, people would be fucking
But who made it?
up in arms. Oh, the Japanese do. Sega. Yeah, if Americans made this game, then Japan would be flying a nuclear device over us for being so
They
racist.
don't have nuclear weapons.
They'd make it.
They're not allowed to.
So
What the hell?
so anyways, no, Yakuza 6.
I feel like
you know what they're doing. You know what they're doing in this demo that I love.
Go ahead, tell me.
So they only give you the very first chapter.
So didn't some people accidentally get the full
Yeah.
game?
They're not being punished for it either.
But
Ready?
were you lucky enough to be one of the ones?
No. But are you ready?
I'm ready. Tell me, sir.
So
Tell me what it is.
So once you get to wherever it is, the demo ends, you can kind of keep wandering around the city.
Really?
Whatever you save when you start up the full version,
Thank you.
That's where you pick up.
That's how you do it. That's how you do
So
a fucking
awesome.
demo.
So awesome.
You heard that, Final Fantasy 15? Did you hear that, Final Fantasy 15, Square Enix? Don't give us a demo and then make me do that shit again, especially RPG cocksuckers. RPGs are, you put a lot into it and then you have to do it again.
Yeah.
Like, I already decided that if I'm going to do Far Cry 5, I'm not buying it on PC because I'm not doing this shit again. I'm not. No. So I might as well just stick with PS4. I hate doing that shit going over from the beginning. So Yakuza, there's another game that was like Yakuza that I'm wondering if it was anything like it. Man,
what I'm really liking?
Takes place in China though.
Oh, Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Dogs. Like I play Sleeping Dogs. Is it like that? Like, cause Sleeping Dogs was a lot like Grand Theft Auto.
No, Yakuza's Sleeping Dogs is the Chinese Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
This one is not. This one is this one plays a lot like Shenmue. I could see where it's got its influences from Shenmue. What I'm liking about it though,
don't cry.
No. What I'm liking about it though is the fact that they're going back. They've remade the first one. They're remade the second one, and they're probably going to remake 3, 4, and I think 5. 5 might have been released on the PlayStation 4, but they're redoing 3 and 4. The reason being, it's a simple make. They're just utilizing all the textures that they have from making 6, and they're just slapping it.
Like a mod. They're modding the other ones and releasing them.
Yeah. I don't understand why more companies, when you have sequels, don't do that. Like the enemies are the same, the fighting mechanics are the same. Yakuza's a story-driven game. It's not meant to be this ultimate, beautiful, goddamn, what the fuck is that? Assassin's Creed.
Don't talk about Assassin's Creed.
But it's I don't know. When did Assassin's Creed just turn into a flaming pile of dog shit?
It's not a flaming pile of dog shit. What's wrong with you? Are you serious? Did you just fucking say that?
Well,
just because you didn't agree how it went up the stairs. It's a flaming dog. It's a great. First of all, it was probably the best character they had, other than that idiot from the American Revolution. He wasn't that great of a character.
No, he wasn't.
His fighting was cool, but
his fighting was the best. But that's the thing.
The game has
since 4. I mean, since 3.
Since Ezio.
No, since 3.
Ezio. Connor. What about him?
The fighting has become really bad.
I thought the twins were pretty good.
No, it's really choppy.
You see, you're talking about mechanic wise.
Yeah,
yes,
no,
I agree with you with that, but you have to call it a flaming pile of shit is not fair because they're good stories and they're good games.
No, the stories aren't. The story is so.
I thought Bayek's story was fucking fantastic. He was probably the least boring character since Ezio.
They have painted themselves in a corner because they have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
I don't think so. I think they improved that with him a lot more than twins. And don't even get me started with a French guy. Oh, he was terrible. God, he was a terrible character. What would they even bring him? Rogue was actually
was good.
The pirate wasn't bad either.
No, the pirate sucked.
Nah, he wasn't bad. He was bad, then he was good, then he was bad. It was good.
The slave character was awesome. Did you play the slave one?
Yeah.
That when you go to Haiti and you're part of the Haitian Revolution, that was
he was a cool
awesome.
Too.
He had that big ass machete.
They were. I mean, to call it a flaming pile of shit is not fair. Yeah, I would put Watch Dogs under that category.
Yeah,
anytime over. I mean, Assassin's Creed is not bad.
Dude,
the stories aren't that. I mean.
The story.
I'm glad that they remade this one completely from the top because, my God, the story got so bad. And
they don't even know what they're doing with the story.
No, of course not. They changed it completely now. I think the next one that's coming up is. Hold on, I remember Greece.
Why?
Ancient Greece?
Why?
I don't know, Frank. Let me call my French friends in Ubisoft and ask them. I'm also I'm fluent in French too.
Lazy.
Where would you like them to go?
They're so
Where
lazy.
would you like them to go?
They're so lazy.
Where would you like them to go? Because you can't do an Assassin's Creed in the Wild West. It would not make any fucking sense.
I still think.
Do not say an Indian. Stop.
No, they kind of already did that.
So then where would you say that they could do an assassin?
I've
Because
said
in modern times is stupid. I mean, the whole fact that there's a futuristic assassins and then
that's
so dumb.
When I first played Assassin's Creed, do you remember the first time you played Assassin's Creed 1?
Yes, and you don't know till later on that it's all a dream or whatever,
That was the worst.
or memories.
That was the worst.
So wait a minute, where would you do it? Give me go ahead, pitch it to me. Pitch to me in Ubisoft. Poland.
As a Jew during World War II in a concentration camp.
How did he get caught if he's an assassin?
That's the thing. He did. That's the big concept behind it. He's there to let them out, to get them out.
I mean, I thought World War II was actually pretty good though. When you play the niece, no, not the niece, the granddaughter of the twins.
Well, the
Granddaughter.
The French guy also goes to World War II. He goes to France in World War II.
Yeah, but you're still playing him.
Yeah,
It's like it was like a mix or whatever. But in the twins one, you actually play the granddaughter.
Oh, that's cool.
Who was in World? You didn't go there? That was probably the best part of the
I didn't
twin
beat the
story.
twins one.
Well, the twin one, you jump into a hole, but you don't play them anymore. You're playing the granddaughter, who was trained by Jacob. Am I saying that right? Jacob was the male.
Yeah.
She's trained to be an assassin from Jacob. They don't tell you what happened to the sister.
I love the concepts.
And she looks just like her mother. Or her great grandmother.
Yeah.
Or her grandmother or whatever.
I love the concepts of Syndicate. Syndicate sucked. The concepts
I
were
think
good.
I give it a 5. But still, they show you World War II France. And not France, World War II England. And it's pretty fucking awesome. I mean, it was really impressive what they did there. I wish they did World War II. So that would be a good concept. But they already went to Egypt, and this is where I think they're going: Egypt, Greece. Then I guess they'll work their way to
Ezio.
No, not Ezio. I mean,
Ezio's Italian.
Ezio was in the Renaissance, so I mean, I'm assuming.
Well, then that would be Rome.
And then after Rome, I mean, there's so many. I mean, they already did the China because they did the side-scrolling Assassin's Creed, which took place in China, and they did it in India too.
And they did Russia.
They did Russia too?
3 of them.
Oh, 3 side-scrollers? Whatever on those.
I own the Chinese one, and it was meh.
It's a side-scroller.
But it wasn't fun.
Like the Shadow Ninja. That's how Assassin's Creed should have been. Did you ever play that one?
Yeah.
Where it's a side-scroller too? That was much funner than... Okay, news. Let's talk about EA deciding to make an open world Star Wars. But before we continue on talking about that, this message is for Disney. Don't you fucking learn? Seriously?
10-year contract, man.
I don't give a shit, the 10-year contract. Does a 10-year contract say that they're the only ones to do Star Wars? No, I don't think so. They can do Star Wars, but there's no way that Disney would restrain themselves with only EA. If that was true, then I would forbid them from doing any games. Say, okay, you have they have probably 4 years left. Because they did the Star Wars Battlefront about 2 years ago.
I think so.
So, yeah, let's assume they have 7 years left. You're not allowed to make a game ever again for Disney. I mean, EA fucking sucks. They suck. They're terrible. They should not be doing. They don't even have the balls to stand upright and say, "Fuck you, gamers. We're sticking with the fucking loot boxes." No, they crumbled. They crumbled like a small schoolboy, like nothing. Okay, and they just gave us all the characters. They would be terrible in a hostage situation. They would be just horrific. EA should not ever be any part of any FBI hostage situation because they just give them whatever they want. It's the truth. Like the movie Air Force Ones. You give a mouse a cookie, what are they going to ask for afterwards? Milk, right? You just gave the gamers what they wanted. And next time they make a fucking Star Wars game, people are going to bitch and whine again.
Well, make a good game.
I would have taken a hit. I would have taken the hit and say, no, you're not going to get what you want. They would have not bought the game. The money would have gone down and shit and blah, blah, blah. And then just do something else later on. Yeah, but giving the gamers what they want, they will do it again.
Well, but
they will do it again, Frank.
But they were justified. I mean,
yes, they were justified, but
they were justified in the fact that they were ripping people off.
All you had to do was take the loot boxes. What did they do? They went beyond.
Right.
Okay, see, like I said, you give them something, and then they're gonna ask for more. Oh. Fuck you. When did this become a problem where you have to work hard to get something? When did it become a problem?
I don't know, man.
But you know what I mean. Do you agree or not?
I agree.
So what if you have to play 30 hours to get one character? It's so boo-hoo.
No,
that's how games used to be. You have to work hard.
Right. But the thing is that the loot box was, you could work all this time to get the loot box, and then the loot box doesn't even give you what you're going after. Does that make sense?
So they did take away the loot boxes and let them work for the fucking character.
Right.
But they didn't do that. They just unlocked every character. Fuck them. So then why am I going to play? Why am I going to play if already Darth Vader's there? There's no sense of pride.
I don't know, man.
But you agree, though.
Yeah.
There's no sense of me like, I have fucking Darth Vader because I played for 40 hours and I finally...
Yeah, no. I get it.
Oh, no, I have Darth Vader because EA gave it to me.
No, I get it. I mean, that goes back to where Far Cry, where I'm like, if you're gonna say that I can get it, then let me get it. Don't give me the bullshit saying, don't tier it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, do you think this is a good idea to do an open world? What are we talking about? Like World of Warcraft type of shit? I don't know. EA is not. I don't think EA should get it.
Well, they're doing it.
I don't think they should, though.
I mean, it's also the reason why they shut down Visceral.
God, I mean, what the fuck, man? If you really don't like loot boxes, the kind of shit they're going to put in this open world stuff is going to be ridiculous.
I just think it's going to... I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
The only thing that I can say where it'll be good, if it's a new KOTOR. That's it. If it's Knights of the Old Republic 3, I'm good. But Knights of the Old Republic is an MMO, and there's still a bajillion people playing the MMOs. So,
okay,
I hate online gamers.
Well,
you ruined
talking
video
about
games.
Online gamers. Here's the good news for you, whiny babies out there. Now, when you are molested online and complain in Overwatch that they're bothering you and that they're making you cry, Overwatch has decided that they're gonna add another thing to make sure you little kids don't cry anymore. The new feature is called avoid poor teammates. What is it called again? Shit, they have a name for it.
It's called shut off your system.
Avoid ass teammate. So kiddies, this is how it works. Now, if you have a shitty player in your team, instead of just complaining and whining, why aren't you playing? Now you can put this new feature, which is avoid teammate. And basically what you can do is ban him from being your teammate. You're not banning him himself from the game. You're banning him to be with you. He could still play on the opposing team, but hey, you don't have to listen to him talk because you don't. And he could be a shitty player in the other team, so that could be a benefit for you if he sucks that bad. Of course, if it's one of those people that's been giving you a hard time and bitching and doing all those stupid things, then yes, I agree. It's a good way to solve the problem. You can only do it to 2 players, I think a month or 3 days or some shit like that. But they're listening. They're trying to figure out ways to do it. But God, guys, stop complaining. Mute the people and play. That's it. Stop reporting fake reports every time that they play a character wrong or what they don't play it to your goals. They paid $60 for that fucking game. They should be allowed to play however the fuck they want, as long as they're not being
racist.
You know, as long as they're not being racist or doing sexual, behavior on the game itself. Fuck them. If they want to stand there in the way and they're making you lose, then just fucking play around them and then kick him off the team in the next one. But I mean, quit whining. It's getting out of hand. I'm sick of listening to this shit. What other news, sir? Do you have anything else?
Boys and girls, get ready to dust off your Street Fighter V coming April 3rd because, Street Fighter's always doing stuff.
Yeah.
You're getting
me excited. What is it?
Dark Stalker costumes.
What?
For Manant, Mana. I don't know.
We get it. One of
Jury and Urine.
Urine. That's his name, Urine.
Anyways, you're getting the Lilith costume, you're getting the Donovan costume, and you're getting the Donovan Bane costume. So the characters are getting some pretty cool looking costumes. And that's about it. That will be coming out April the 3rd. Oh, one last thing.
Did you hear about Cyberpunk? Go ahead.
No, I didn't hear about Cyberpunk.
They're claiming that the technology for the game is so advanced that it could live on the next systems past the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One.
Well, I mean,
these people are getting me excited. I'm like fucking waiting for to jump back in time or in the future.
But we're coming up on the end of the cycle.
Is it? Isn't it like 7 years?
Yeah, it's been about 7 years, man.
Has it?
Coming up. Next year, it's kind of.
I wouldn't be surprised if they announced the PlayStation 5.
I will.
On E3?
I think you're losing money if you announce the 5.
Why?
I feel you haven't.
They're doing it every 2 years. When did the PlayStation Pro come out? 2 years ago, right? Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I think this is what they're aiming. Every 2 years, they're going to come up with something. Okay, maybe it won't be a PlayStation 5, but it'll be a new PlayStation.
Maybe. I don't see what.
Professional. Added more letters.
Xbox is going to make a new system.
No, if they do another one, Jesus, Microsoft, get a hold of yourself.
What was I saying?
Yeah.
Oh, last thing in geek news for me. So AMC released a new show called The Terror.
The Terror.
It's on AMC. It premiered last night. The first 2 episodes started at 9. It was really good. However, I don't think a lot of people will like it.
Why?
Because it's based off of British characters, and in that concept, it's based off of being as aesthetically correct as possible, meaning intelligent people from England have a larger vocabulary, and people are going to have a difficult time understanding what the fuck they're talking about. That's
ridiculous.
It's awesome. I love it.
You think people won't be able to keep up with that?
Yeah.
See, I watched the new Sherlock Holmes, and he says some fancy words, but I can still keep up with a fucking show.
But you're talking about Sherlock.
Okay.
You're saying Sherlock Holmes is saying fancy words. I'm saying a majority of the characters are saying fancy words. And from
that's sad that people.
But it's really good though. From a visual standpoint, it's really good. I have no idea what the fuck is going on, but it's really good.
Are you having a hard time?
No. Like, nobody knows what's going on as far as what's killing people. and in 2 episodes, it still hasn't revealed itself yet.
Well, it's got to be good. I got to check it out.
It's got to.
Have you been watching Preacher? Preacher's actually really good too.
No, I heard it's really good though. But it's got on IMDb, it's got a 9 out of 10 rating.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So it's good so far. The acting's incredible. There was a scene where, because they're up in the Arctic, and ice gets stuck in the rudder. And this is back in, I think it said like 1840s. And ice gets stuck in the rudder, and they put this guy in this old school like scuba suit where, you have the,
Yeah.
holy shit. You want to talk about a scene that made you fucking on the edge of your fucking pants because the water's black. And this dude's under the water and it's black and you're sitting
hate
there.
the ocean.
And that's the thing.
So he doesn't see anything on the bottom.
No.
Pitch black. What is he looking for?
Well, no, he could see like directly under the boat, but you look down and it's just black. Like if yeah.
God.
And he's just sitting there like trying to break this ice.
I'd rather go to space, seriously, than go to the ocean. At least in space is an infinite of emptiness.
Yeah.
It's not completely empty down there in the ocean. There's stuff down there.
So yeah, so that was I liked it, but I don't think a lot of people will.
So, Injustice 2 Legendary Edition.
My PlayStation.
I want to talk about this.
Well, my PlayStation. The other day I turned it on and you know how you see the little boxes.
Well, we talked about this.
I didn't download anything, but go ahead.
So, have you read the news? Are we getting fucked?
I know it's going to Evo.
No, but they're releasing the game now with all the DLC.
No, I don't think you're getting fucked.
How much is this game going to be though?
$20-$30.
You think it'll be $30,
Yeah.
or is it going to be 60?
No, 40.
I just
tops.
feel like for people who purchased it, he should give a discount. He should.
I think the DLC may be discounted, but here's the biggest thing about it. The difference between this versus Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy, when you bought this new edition, you got shit that people who day one didn't get it.
Okay.
As
I
far
get
as
half price on items.
as far as I know, you're not. There's nothing new that's coming out, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So, at this stage, the game's fucking 2 years old. Yeah. And I can't feel bad. I got the game for what, $15 on Black Friday?
Yeah. You got me one, and you got one.
Such a great game. 2017 Game of the Year.
Final Fantasy 15 team is making a new game, new IP. I bet you it's just another Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know. This is a lot of fucking Jesus, man.
What?
We have to do this for next. This is like news that came out today.
Yeah, no, I saw. That's where I saw
What the fuck?
That's where I saw Street Fighter. What else you got?
No, I think that's about it. Some shit here is the Hellblade is finally going to come out for Xbox. They finally got it, guys. You can just stand up and cheer on that $30 game that won a bunch of awards that everybody's already played.
It's almost a year old.
Huh? Congratulations, guys. I'm sure you're happy and excited. Xbox.
Anything else?
Anyway, no, that's it. I think we've established everything.
Yeah. Far Cry 5, good. Check it out. I think Jose said A Way Out, good. Check it out.
Yeah, and it's cheap too, $30. And I think you can rent it. Because then they would be losing a lot of money.
Yeah, no,
People
I didn't
rent
see
that fucking game. Anyway, thank you so much, guys.
I think, 3 more weeks? 3 more weeks?
4.
God of War.
Fuck yeah. I have Friday off. I wish I had. I'm going to try to get Saturday off.
I'm going to have a beat that weekend. Kathy already knows.
Oh my gosh. Everybody's going to be so high playing that game. It's ridiculous. It's it's going to happen.
Oh, I do.
Mix them together, and it's going to be epicness. Not that I'm going to do that, guys. I'm just saying people are going to do that.
I don't know how you're going to do that. Anyways.
Some people.
Love, peace. And
No. That's not how you do it. Thank you so much, guys, for everything. Don't forget to follow us at Evil Metal Gamers.
Wait, what are you talking about right now?
You said love, peace, happiness. We had to tell them where to follow us and stuff.
Where were they following us?
At Twitter.
Okay, there you go.
At Evil Metal Gamers at Twitter.
What if they want to talk to us?
What do you mean they want to talk to us? We have a Reddit account with Evil Metal Gamers. We have Discord. We have Facebook. That's it. I think there's one missing. And they can email us at evilmetalgamers@gmail.com.
That's what I was getting to.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off. God. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Especially the dude out in Tokyo still following us.
Yo, he gets our episode every episode.
He needs to shoot us an email. Let us know what's going on.
Email us, man. I'll put you in the podcast if you want to talk.
Hey.
If you speak English, which I'm sure you do if you're listening to us.
Yeah. What if it's a Dale?
Man, shut up. There's no way they'll listen to this shit.
I would die.
You would scream like a girl. Oh my God.
Anyways, guys, love, peace, happiness.